Rise and Love family, it is I, xinyourface.com. I don't know that I have like a full episode's worth of content. And I didn't want to waste the day. I didn't want to waste this shot. I had a really cool shot that I had set up before, but my setup wasn't working, such that I decided to switch up how I was doing it. So, what the fuck am I on? xinyourface.com. So spell it out. Let me spell it one more time. XINYAFACEDOTCOM. You spell the whole thing out. Rise and Love family, it is I, xinyourface.com. I feel small. Not just because of the angle of this shot, but because of circumstances in my life that have made me feel small. On the way to work yesterday, I recorded myself, with all these like positive intentions and all this optimism that I wanted to go into the day with, right? Encouragement for myself, but also just like shouting out folks who do hard work, or folks who constantly feel the challenge of the work that they're doing, not even to value or compare and value what quote unquote hard work is from one job to another, but just shouting out the fact that people go to work, deal with different challenges as far as their work or occupation or career, their hustles are concerned, and just trying to say, keep going. And one of the things I also said in the video, in the recording, is know what your why is, or find your why, or keep your why in mind. Your why, WHY. Like, why do you do it? Why do you get up every morning? Get ready for work. Go through your commute. Do whatever preparation you need to do. You know, get dressed, get suited up, put on whatever gear, get whatever utensils and tools, and why go through the drudgery of it at all, right? Like, is it to feed yourself and your loved ones, right? To survive? Is it to try to build up your nest egg? Is it to invest in yourself, in some side business, in some person that you love? Is it to set up something for the future for your dependents, your kids, your nieces, nephews, whatever? Like, why do you do it? Why go through any of it at all? And that's not me saying like drilling it down to why do anything. I don't mean it like that. I just mean like, what is your personal driving force that's helping you get through it? That's the why. And even as I recorded that yesterday and I was sitting there trying to think about it, it didn't occur to me until after, much later, after I had gone through this. I think it was like it was almost another 12-hour day. And I had gotten so much help from coworkers, and so much help. Like, one person came twice, another one came and gave me a bunch of help. But I was just struggling so much so that by the end of the day, after I got everything back and finished up and clocked out, I was so just emotionally and mentally done that I was just crying. I just needed a minute. And it wasn't just the work. It wasn't just the work. You know what I mean? It was missing a family celebration that recently happened, right? That I really wish I was able to attend back home. It was seeing a text message from my mom after hours of working, right? And just trying to go and chip away at the work, seeing a message from my mom asking me about when's the next time she gonna see me. It was, you know, the fact that I, like many other people, spend so much of my days, most of my days, just all about work. It's getting up in the morning, getting ready. A little bit of that is helping to get ready my family, but getting myself out the door, commuting to, then working for probably 12 hours or so, maybe less sometimes very little, it seems like lately. Commuting back and then eating, kind of settling down a little bit, going to bed and doing the whole thing over again. It man, takes it out of you. And it was kicking my ass. And so it took me sitting there just crying, thinking about all of it, processing it. And I'm not saying this I'm not trying to get any kind of pity or do like a cry for help or nothing like that. This is me just expressing how I processed through some feelings that came up yesterday and some of the challenges that I'm feeling and that I'm dealing with. And but after it, I was like, what is my why? I returned back to that previous recording commute on the way to work yesterday. I was like, what is my why? I kept saying like I want to have family as a foundation. I want family as a foundation. I've said that so many times over the years. And my why is I want to leave a legacy, build something up for my children, my family to have after I am gone. And I also want to do things that have a positive impact on my community, but as wide a net as I can make that community mean, right? For whatever I do on this earth, all the interactions, all the relationships, all the creative exploits, all the freestyles, all the whatever, right? For it to be with the idea of having a positive impact and that positive impact, it doesn't have to be defined as anything specific like, oh, I'm world peace or ending hunger. Mine is more like, can I share joy? Can I share love? Can I share human connection? Can I encourage it for people to center themselves and then to feel connected with those around them, for me to connect with you and my people. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do all this. I'm like, man, the day-to-day rigmarole is not it. But like, even as I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, bro, I'm getting teary-eyed because I'm like, that's all I want. That's all I want. That's my why. So, yeah, man, like that is really what drives me. And some of what makes it hard in the up and down, in the peaks and valleys, what makes it hard is the moments in life where I doubt or feel like, not necessarily that it's not lining up for me, but that I doubt myself, right? I kind of forget who I am. And this isn't to say like, you know, oh, I'm MJ level this, and this, and this, but like, I am all that I am. And I mean that to mean that I am the beautiful perfectly imperfect person that I am. And when I remember my why and remember that I'm the type of person who is walking through life trying to just spread love and smiles and connection and encouragement and all that sort of stuff. When I remember that, I feel like I am capable. It powers me up. It helps to keep me going, Energizer Bunny. It keeps me charged up. And the moments where I feel kind of too defeated or overwhelmed, and I feel like maybe I'm not having the impact that I want to have or I hope to have, you know what I'm saying? The positive impact on others. And I'm not seeing it. I don't see it or experience it or whatever. It's hard sometimes. But stuff like saying goodnight to my kids, like, it's such a small thing. It's such a small thing, but it gives me so much joy to go and be like, I haven't seen you all day. And then even when I come home, I'm so tired. You're tired from your school day, and and then bedtime comes, and I just share like a couple of minutes each with my kids, and it could just be so goofy or silly, or just this moment of connection with them, or some of those moments like with my wife. It helps to recharge. It helps to remind me of the why, right? And so I gotta also remind myself sometimes, which gets hard from time to time. But I hope that, I hope that the effort, the energy that I'm putting in to do that, to do what I'm intending to do is landing. I hope it lands. And if it's not, I hope you'll let me know. And from the bottom of my heart, I just want to reach out to you to let you know you're not the only one who might be feeling these feelings. I know I'm not the only one. So I'm telling you, if you feel me, right? If you have those moments too, know that you're not the only one. Know that you are here for a purpose, and sometimes it takes a while to figure out what the purpose is, or sometimes the purpose seems wrapped up in some activity or something that you're good at, or something that you're hoping to achieve, or something of that sort. Like all the things that I said, it's not wrapped up in anything specific. It's not tied to a job. I think that's what messed me up before. I was doing purposeful work. And so then I mixed my soul purpose, right? My inner purpose, my why with the work that I was doing. And then once I stopped doing that kind of work, I was like, wait, how am I able to fulfill those things? How am I able to get to my why? And so I get to my why in all of the little interactions every day, every small thing, moment, chance, opportunity, mistake, looping back, trying to figure it out. And all of this is me working towards my why. And so I hope that makes sense. And if it resonates with you, please, please, please let me know. And I would love to connect with you about those things. Yeah. So I hope this came out as cool as I think it is. And if not, then it will join many, many other bits of self-reflection that I've wrapped up in some package of artistry or attempted artistry. So until next time, thank you for chopping it up with me. Thank you for listening to me. Keep your head up. Remember your why. And know that I love you. Sa, sa, sa. Peace.